The Penguins hiring Ron Hextall as their new GM was nowhere near a surprise, but bringing aboard the bombastic, bellicose Brian Burke to head up hockey operations certainly was. Although the move raised eyebrows around the hockey world, and certainly right here in Pittsburgh, I think Burke has gotten one thing exactly right in his short tenure so far. I'm Matt Gajtka, and this is my net front presence on Pittsburgh Sports Live. Brian Burke's long track record as an NHL executive is quite entertaining, but it's also very much a mixed bag. The same guy who won his only Stanley Cup with a rough-and-tumble Ducks roster is also the man who orchestrated the joint drafting of the super-skilled Sedin twins in Vancouver. The same man who introduced the hockey world to that 50-cent word truculence, it means willing to fight, by the way, is the same guy who moved heaven and earth to bring the not-so-hard-to-play-against Phil Kessel to Toronto. And despite his Harvard law education, there's a tendency to pigeonhole Burke as a proponent of tough guy hockey above anything else. His recent comment to 93.7 The Fan about perhaps shifting the Penguins a little bit more toward what he called ugly hockey didn't exactly push back on the Burkey stereotype. In that very same interview, though, Burke also laid out one very important thing, perhaps the most important thing in his new job: the fact that Sidney Crosby is the lone untouchable on this roster. It's a small sample so far, but Crosby's performance this season is just the latest example that of the three star-level players on the team, he seems to be the one with the most staying power. When Crosby is on the ice, the Penguins' share of shot attempts shoots up 10%, and their share of expected goals goes up 15%, both the best rates on the squad. Now, let's still remember, Evgeny Malkin is coming off an impressive bounce-back performance last season, and Chris Letang still has a long track record of driving play from the blue line. But everything about Crosby, from his scarily consistent results over the years to his renowned dedication to the craft, indicates he should be the Penguins' lone centerpiece moving forward. And if moving on from Malkin or Letang or both is the best route to making this team's future brighter, Burke and Hextall shouldn't hesitate. If they do, getting diminishing returns at premier prices will likely sink what's left of the Crosby era. For Pittsburgh Sports Live, I'm Matt Gajtka.